Welcome to Fairy Tale Zap.
The palace was bathed in Christmas lights. Flickering lamps adorned the walls, sparkling ribbons hung from the ceiling, and a tall Christmas tree stood in the grand hall, with golden bells and red stars swaying gently. The maids were quietly working, some straightening candles while others arranged precious gifts. Upstairs, in the palace's most beautiful room, Princess Aileen was standing in front of the mirror. The silk dresses were spread across the bed, and the sparkle of her jewelry competed with the light in the room. Aileen picked up one dress, placed it on herself, then tried another. Her face showed seriousness, as if everything had to be perfectly in place. Outside the window, snow was falling slowly, but Aileen's attention was entirely inside. She had prepared everything for herself: clothes, shoes, jewelry, everything complete and magnificent. Yet a small unease stirred in her heart, trying to speak, though she ignored it. When the palace fell silent and the lamps dimmed, Aileen sat alone in her room. The Christmas tree's lights cast soft shadows on the walls. Suddenly, a soft light spread across the room. Startled, Aileen lifted her head. Near the window, a tiny, sparkling figure appeared in the air. Golden particles were falling from delicate wings, and light swirled around her, as if the stars themselves were breathing.
Who are you?
The fairy smiled and replied,
My name is Lumera. I have come to show you a place you've never been.
Aileen tried to say something, but the room's atmosphere began to change. The walls dissolved into light, and the floor felt like soft clouds. The next moment, they were both in the fairies' world, Fairyland. Aileen had never seen anything like it. Fairyland wasn't just a world of lights or beauty. Every sound was soft. The flowing streams sounded like music, and the leaves of the trees were glowing as if fireflies were trapped inside. Flowers bloomed across the ground as if someone had scattered paint over them. Lumera held Aileen's hand and said,
This world is full of happiness and light, but it's all connected to the intent in your heart.
Aileen looked around in amazement. Fairies were flying in the sky, laughing, creating small circles of light. One fairy came close and placed a gentle glow on Aileen's hand, making her feel calm. Lumera guided her to the edge of a lake.
This lake will show you the truth of your heart.
Aileen looked at her reflection in the water, the same princess, but now with questions and thought in her eyes. Lumera said,
Seeing this will help you understand where true happiness lies.
Aileen sat quietly by the lake, watching as each light told a story. There were no mirrors, no dresses, no competitions, only light, friendship, and a strange peace. Aileen realized for the first time that Fairyland was a living world. Every tree, every flower, and every light moved, and every tiny magical element had a purpose. Lumera said,
Everything here is alive. Every light and every sound changes according to the intent in your heart.
Aileen stepped forward and felt the softness of the ground. With every step, light emerged from beneath the ground, and tiny fairies danced around her, leaving trails of light. Lumera took her to a tall tree and said,
This tree produces light according to the goodness in your heart.
Aileen watched as small, luminous pearls fell from the tree, lighting up the plants. Some glowed in the shape of flowers, some as tiny stars. She asked,
How is all of this possible?
Lumera smiled.
It all depends on the intent in your heart.
They then reached a lake. The water was transparent and blue, reflecting the sky perfectly. Magical creatures played along the shore. Golden-winged rabbits, sparkling birds, and lizards dancing among the flowers. Aileen reached out and touched the water. Small particles of light attached to her hands, swirling around her body. She felt calm for the first time. Lumera explained,
This light is telling you that happiness comes from within and grows by helping others.
Aileen noticed some lights dimming, as if losing strength.
This happens when selfishness and excessive desire take control.
Aileen realized she needed to start thinking about others. Lumera then guided Aileen through a magical forest. Every branch of every tree glowed, and small magical birds walked on the ground, leaving trails of light. Aileen felt that this beauty was beyond reality and reflected the goodness in a human heart. At the top of a hill, Aileen saw all of Fairyland. Glowing mountains, transparent rivers, colorful flowers, and stars floating in the sky. Everything reflected the state of her heart, and she finally understood that true happiness comes from caring for others, not herself. On the way back, Aileen held Lumera's hand and promised,
I will help others and share light wherever I go.
Lumera smiled.
That is enough. This magic will always remain in your heart. Will I meet you again?
She asked. Lumera smiled.
When your heart is ready, we will come ourselves.
The light swirled again, and Aileen returned to her palace room. Morning was near, but she was no longer the same. In the morning light, Aileen set out toward the village. Lumera was with her and said softly, Aileen, today you must see those people who are waiting for your help. You must understand that happiness is not only for oneself. Within moments, they arrived at a small yet mysterious village. Snow-covered roofs, a foggy morning, and people busy with hard work surrounded them. Aileen noticed that children were trying to play in old, torn clothes. Women were carrying heavy buckets of water, and the elderly looked tired and sad. Lumera took Aileen toward an orphan child and said,
This child is an orphan. He has no new clothes, and he often trembles with hunger.
Then she showed her an old woman who had no one and lived alone in the cold.
This woman is always alone, and there is no comfort or happiness in her life.
Aileen's eyes fell upon a small girl whose parents were poor and who was not even able to play in the snow. Lumera said,
All of these people can make their lives better with your help, Aileen. You have the power and the resources. You can change their lives.
Aileen thought in her heart, if I can truly do something, these people can be happy. Taking her first step, Aileen provided warm clothes, shoes, and toys for the children, gathered firewood for the elderly, and helped light fires. She went to every house, ensuring that roofs were repaired, windows were fixed, and a school was built for the children. Lumera stayed with her at every step, and Aileen felt that the light of Fairyland had truly arrived here. Children began to laugh, elders started to smile, and calm appeared on the faces of the women. Aileen had small houses built for the village, opened a school, and distributed clothes and shoes. Every small step kept filling people's hearts with happiness. At the end of the day, small lamps were placed in every house of the village, which gave light every night and reminded everyone that happiness grows when it is shared. In the evening, peace and light spread throughout the village. Aileen felt in her heart that the magical light of Fairyland had truly transformed into reality here. Lumera came before Aileen and said,
Aileen,
This is the happiness you have never felt before. All these people were waiting for your love and help.
Aileen said.
But can't I never even thought that some parts of life could be this difficult.
Lumera spread a soft glow from her wings. Now you understand. This light is in your heart and you can share it. You can make a difference that will always be remembered. Aileen first opened a school for the orphaned children where they could study and also play. She provided warm clothes, shoes, and toys for the children. A small house was built for the elderly woman so she could stay safe in the cold, with food and facilities available for her every day. Houses with strong roofs and secure windows were built for the poor families. Aileen placed warm clothes, shoes, food, and small gifts in every house. Gradually, the villagers began to understand that this happiness was not just for one day, but could bring a lasting change in their lives. They began to sing along with Aileen, hold hands and play together, and feel the light in their hearts. Then Aileen organized a Christmas party for the village. In the central square, a large Christmas tree was decorated with colorful lights, golden bells, and stars shining. Every corner was filled with sparkle and light. For the party, colorful balloons, glittering ribbons, and small lanterns were arranged. Aileen herself placed beautiful gifts for the children: toys, books, and new clothes. Every child was happily jumping. Some were singing Christmas songs, while others were busy playing with their friends. For the adults, Aileen arranged warm drinks, sweet treats, and small gifts. The village women came and shared the things they had made with Aileen, and the elders smiled, touched by Aileen's love and sincerity. Lumera lightly touched Aileen's arm with her glow and said, "Look, Aileen, these are the people whose lives you have changed. All of this is the result of your love and compassion. You have filled their hearts with happiness, and today this happiness is shining for everyone in the Christmas celebration." During the party, the children were happy with their new books and toys. The orphaned children were laughing. The elderly woman was enjoying the comfort of her small home, and the poor families were thanking Aileen. Everywhere was an atmosphere of love and light. Aileen also arranged songs, games, and small dances for the party. The children and elders all sang Christmas songs together, swayed in the lights, and laughed. Every laugh, every prayer, and every satisfied face filled her heart. At the end of the party, Aileen placed small lamps in every house in the village, which gave light throughout the night and reminded everyone that happiness grows when it is shared. These lamps became not only a source of light, but also a symbol of hope and love. Aileen thought in her heart,
And I remained busy being happy only for myself.
"This is true happiness. This is the magic that never ends." Lumera smiled and said, "All of this was started by your heart, Aileen. Remember, the power of truth and love is the greatest magic." Aileen said goodbye to the village and set off back toward the palace, but now her steps carried a soft glow and her heart was at peace. Back at the palace, she shared all her experiences with the servants and everyone around her. Finally, Aileen said to herself, "My life is not only for my beauty and happiness, but also to help others and share joy. This is the true magic, and this is the light that will always remain alive."